Hello, everybody! Welcome to the first week of Luna 4. And today we're having the very first Asia Weekly of this patch. We're currently just waiting around for the first match to begin. Our tournament organizers are currently looking for a match to stream, so give us a couple of minutes while we try to get this all sorted for you guys. And we can get started. So excuse me, my voice starts to crack a little bit. I am a bit under the weather. I've got it. Taking a little bit of a while, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, if I could have my lovely stream operator glance over the deck lists here. Actually, no. We will go through the deck lists later. But it seems that our first round that we'll be viewing it Toru versus America. And Toru is bringing the infamous Kirk Chaska bullet deck that is making the rounds currently during the first week of Luna 4. It's seeming like this is the new Tier 0 deck for this match. Everybody watch out for that. And Agurchik are, if I remember correctly, he was our EU Major Champion during the last Major Circuit. He's brought his own personal cooking with Mualani OTK, running Hydro Res with the new Hydro Croc. Give us a moment here while we're trying to boot up the game for you guys. We've also got a bevy of players playing this week. A whole 20 people have checked in to this tournament, and a majority of them has brought Skirk Chaska. Oh, it looks like we're in. Isn't this nice? Looking pretty standard so far. Actually, we're currently spectating a glitch here. I'm actually not aware how his deck works, so this will be interesting to watch, to say the least. And while that's going on, I will be busily going over all the players who have expected.
Woohoo! Let's go!
This looks pretty standard to me. We got... Oh, Patoru wasn't able to draw either... Well, to be honest, for this deck, the Skirk Chaska deck, what you really want to draw is that... Oh, they got it. They have one of the cards that they need for the combo for the first round to work, which is Awesome Bro. The way Awesome Bro works, or Awesome Bro's effect, as you can see here, it draws a technique card from your deck. And after you play this technique card, it'll refund you one Omni die. So it effectively works as a cert for technique decks, or technique cards. And they're playing this card, which is the Kukusol. Basically, the way it works is it enables one fast swap, but it does so at the cost of a single card, or a single high cost card in your deck. It seems like Patoru is trying to initiate this combo. They're trying to look for a Cryo Bullet to discard with the Kuka Sword. Okay. We're about to see if you can draw into that fire bullet. Oh. It doesn't seem like he's drawn into it. However... Oh, he has. I missed it. Never mind.
Take me up.
And they initiated the first part of the combo of this deck, which is triggering a Cryo Swirl in round 1. This is critical because they need it to generate Skirk's Void Rifts, which they need to combo her effects. Because the Void Rift, the way it works is it's a event card. When you play it, it generates Skirk 2 stacks of her special energy. And it also discards the highest cost card. So it discarded the Cryo Bullet there. And the Cryo Bullet, if you guys are already aware of the way Chaska Bullet works, it's if it gets discarded from hand now, after the recent nerf that prevented it from having synergy with Gusoythop, the bullet will hit the enemy with the corresponding element it's infused with. And it seems like everybody's checked in as well, so I don't have to do anything. This is great. Oh wait, no. There's one person not checked in. Let's pick them.
Burn it down.
Again, I'm still not sure how exactly Other Chick's deck works, but from what I could tell here, it's a FTK deck with... not FTK, OTK deck with Mualani and Malvika. Specifically in that they're trying to spam... oh, never mind. They're trying to stack the Fish Bite stacks on the enemy to increase Mualani's summon damage, to try and combo the enemy into a loss by round 3. Ooh. It's seeming like the combo is working pretty well here. Yeah.
Check this out.
Oh, it is an FTK. Oh, or I guess this is an FTK line. Look at that. And with that, they've taken out the Electro summons, or the Electro character. This prevents the Skirk deck from triggering super combats, which severely limits their damage output. So, if a Gutcha could convert this into put this momentum into a win, this should be very easy for him. Doesn't seem like anything's happening. With different players and thinking. Plays the animal bullet. They do have to Skirk's technique here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Erson. I was wondering where the dice were. I couldn't see it. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Very inefficient. Also considering they've wasted 3 bullets for that, I'd say it's a little less worth. But anything to get the Void Drifts back, so that they can continue cycling the Void Drifts. Though it'll be a lot harder now without Electro, because they'll have to rely on Cryo Swirls to get more Void Drifts. Though, Ogurchik, looking at his dice right now, it doesn't seem like he can do a lot. And also his hand doesn't look all that appealing either. They do have a Mavuika Burst ready in the back pocket. So that's nice threats. But we'll see. Okay, they're stacking Mualadi attacks again. Or fish bite stacks. Excuse me. Oh boy. Ooh. I don't know why they opted to discard that animal bullet. It seems a little... Oh, they're trying to take out Mulan? Okay, that I'm not sure about. Sniping the Mulan here doesn't seem good. For a lot of reasons. For one, she does have... the Skirk has a fish bite stack on her now. And the Mualani has not the Mualani, the Mavuika has max stacks on her burst. So that does 6 whole damage. Factor in the... if she gets hit by the fish or the shark thingy, that is a kill on Skirk. So they need to be careful here. They cannot take this Mualani kill willy-nilly. Oh boy. That's a tune. That's 2 tunes. Even a Skirk burst here doesn't do much. After the Mavuika burst, this Skirk's fate is sealed. They do take the kill, but I think I think this is just over for Pitoru here. Because without Skirk, they can't generate that much more value with just Chaska by herself. And Ogurchik still has a whole ass croc at the back there that he could use to solo against Chaska, so it should be over. While it's over, I can get on with the rest of my job.
Wrath from the skies!
While it wraps up being over. Yep. You got 3 dice. What's the... yeah, this is smart. Alright. And it doesn't... oh, Pitoru did bring 1 copy, but they don't seem to have drawn it. But they did bring 1 copy of Mystic Suit, so they can get some healing here to get out of the 2 Croc skill breakpoint. But even then, this Croc has access to 9 dice this round, thanks to the Bone Crusher blocks. So it will be able to skill and a burst. And that is a 9 damage breakpoint, which no amount of healing from, or no accessible amount of healing for Chaska can get around it. So this should be an easy win for a big shake. Oh, it seems our first win for the round has come through. It's Arc against Jack now. What did Arc win? Oh, he got Esco in with Julius. And he ran into buff Lisa. Wow. Ain't that fun. Alright, let's look back into this match. Oh! No, and they just killed. Never mind. Alright, there we go. Let's see. I think, yeah, our stream operator is currently looking for another match to spectate, so just give us a couple of minutes and we'll give you another game. Oh, seems like we have our next match ready. We have Yanatan versus Paroi. Yanatan bringing a double Geo. Oh, never mind. I guess this match is pretty much already. Wait, no. Production, can you check out what weapon Zhongli has? Okay. Can you flash over the weapon again? I missed it when we did.
They cut me good.
Hello? So I was gonna assume it's a primordial jade winged spear. And if it is... Oh wait, no, it could be Vortex, it could be Moon Piercer too. So either way... Oh, there you go. It is PJWS. You did roll pretty decent dice here.
Solidify!
I can
Smell
blood.
Brings her back. That's interesting. Blaze? Ta-da. I'm guessing he has veterans? Yeah, that's the only power back in the deck. Which proc to draw? Which then I'm gonna... Mystic Soup. His dice does not agree with his game plans though. And if they take too long on their games, they're gonna find themselves running up the clock, which will result in a tie. Doesn't seem like they've figured out their game plan yet either. They only have 2 usable right now. Oh, they've tuned the veterans, and they're going for skill. This procs Emily Pathway, of course, which immediately procs through. Not that it matters. But we still get the guaranteed burning thanks to the summon. Maximize his dice for this round. The usefulness of that judgment is sketchy at this point. We don't have a lot of playable action cards, I'm guessing. The judgment could effectively tax. 2 harvests. That is interesting. And they are currently running 2 Dendro characters, so it is effectively a mono deck, so their dice requirements are very stiff. Place? Wow, that is very... Oh, never mind.
Order guide you.
Oh my. They have to go for... Yeah, Lotus. Wait, no, Lotus doesn't save... Yeah, it shouldn't save... Emily. Wait, no, it does.
Pleasure is all mine.
The only way for Jong to kill here is with the 5 cost. And he doesn't... Oh wait, no, it does.
I can.
Why didn't they put Lotus on there? Oh, they're saving it for him. That's interesting. And healing and Lotus. Yeah, it seems they're going all in on terms of saving Jump. Though this job only has 1 more NA, so it is GG. Okay, there are still 2 games going on. No, there's 1 game. Yeah. There's exactly 1 game still going on. And it is between Dark Shrine and Monoduki. Let me check what deck Dark Shrine brought. Oh, they brought a Chaska deck. The Skirt Chaska deck. And... excuse me. Monoduki has... Ooh, double Consecrated Beast with Farina. What do they have here? It's a mid-range deck. Interesting. How has this match gone on for so long? I feel like this Skirt Chaska deck here just outpaces it. Unless they just haven't reported the match yet, but it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, look at that. It's Farina, Croc, and Scorp. They're running Hydro Res in a mid-range deck. Versus Skirt Chaska. Oh, never mind. I mean, final straights here. It's ooh. Dark Shrine got hacked. It's a 60. What happened? How does this crocodile have 16 HP? What? What?
Annihilate.
Okay. This is a really big crocodile. Oh my god, and it's gonna kill her. Wow. That is crazy. I don't know what happened for things to have ended up this horribly for Darkshine, but it must have been a crazy game. And now he's
Am
gone.
I still too weak?
Well, that's the end for the first round. We'll be back in 10 minutes, so make sure to stay tuned. That was And we're back for more Genshin TCG Good Goods. We're coming up on round 2. Going over the current standings here. Those who were able to win their first game. We got Ark, we got Kaizen, we got Ogurchik, we got Soso, we got Becky, Kiritan, Zay, Rafu, Heroi, Mono, and that's it. We got 10 players, which should be the right amount considering there's 20 participants. And from the list, these are all pretty good players, in my opinion. There's some recognizable names, specifically those who came from the JP server, like Kiritan and Mono, and some pretty well-known names here in this server, like Ark. Everybody knows Ark. We got Rafu, and Kaizen as well, who actually won the previous major, if I remember correctly. Anyway, we already got our... Oh boy! This is like... Okay. Okay, for some context, I'm pretty sure there's only 2 people in the entire weekly that brought Escolini in this in this weekly. And it's these 2 people, which is Rafu and Ark. So, one of these 2 players will have the chance for the 5-0, and the other will have to settle for scraps. So, we'll see who comes out on top. Let me just glimpse through their decks here. I think they're running pretty much the same list here. I'm guessing at least. Yeah, they're both running Joyous, so... Oh wait, no! Ark's running Joyous and DOR, or Day of Resistance. Wow. Okay, never mind. Ark has a slight advantage over Rafu, considering he has Door, because he could use Door against them. Oh boy. Okay, this will be a fun one. At the very least, this will be a fun match to watch. If we could get into the match. Let me see if I can spot any more major differences. Ark only brought one copy of Dunya, which is fine. Didn't really need her to generate excess value for you. Rafu brought two though. And his list is more standardized, not a lot of one-offs, while Ark teched into a lot of different things. Wait, no. Actually, if anything, Rafu's list is more teched into stuff. Ark's actually more standardized. Never mind. Well, anyway, I also have another problem. Oh, and oh boy, that is the wrong deck card. They need to re-queue here. A little bit of lost time. So pardon our players. He has brought the wrong deck. You see it here live, folks. Ark has lost his match. And with that, we are awarding Rafu that. Yeah, that's clearly a mistake by Ark. So. We're giving him some leeway. We just gotta wait until they actually queue into the proper match. And it seems like everyone's also already checked in, so... Oh, never mind. Kirtan hasn't checked in. I'm just double checking everything. Also, for stream chat, if there are any Twitch chatters, I will have to say the stream is 5 minutes delayed, so I will not be able to read your chats live. So, forgive me if it seems like we are, or I am, ignoring your message. Feel free to chat away about the games anyways.
Ready to
Okay,
spice
here we
things
go.
up.
Proper match. Both opening looks normal.
A dash of frosting.
Okay, there you go. We got the dice. Seems like, ooh, Rafa got 5 usable. That's pretty good. So, Ark got a little bit better with 6. Not having to put any of his initial hands. That's nice.
Off to the freezer.
Oh my.
Ho ho! It's an honor to be here.
Swat. Okay, this is a very standard line. Everybody knows this. It's Esco skill into Lily skill or Lily charge attack. So, not much to commentate about. And there's not enough variance in either player's opening hand for there to be any meaningful differences. So, this will largely depend on how each player does their micro. And by micro, I mean managing their resources and minimizing damages on their characters. And fielding the right character to get hit at the right time. Alright. Swaps back to Esco, that's very smart. You do not want... Oh! Arc opts for tempo instead of... That, I guess they do have door, so they can afford it. He has taken tempo from Rafu. And Rafu opened... No, Rafu didn't. Guess I don't think he did. Actually, yeah, I'm not sure. Either way, Arc has tempo for round 2 as it's starting. And the dice? Ooh. Okay, that's pretty decent. 6 usable, assuming you're going on to Tulpa, but round 2 Tulpa in this deck isn't all that good. You want all your actions here to be primarily from Lily.
Now
It seems he's
disappear!
starting Esco.
It over my head.
Interesting. I'm guessing he has Gamblers equipped. I did not spot whether he does earlier, or he did. Personal healing? No, no Gamblers. So that must be Gladiator. Okay. No surfing buddies, and even if they did, it was nerfed recently, so there's no weird value extension here that they could pull off using surfing buddy. They have to rely on pure damage amplification, like from the escort. And it seems like, oh boy, this Liddy is gonna be able to burst here. And it's gonna be a pretty big burst. Oh, they do
A
have
round of
Gamblers.
applause!
For some reason, Art decided not to play it on. Swaps the Liddy, smart. Want to risk the 50-50.
Ready to spice things up.
Pyro summon and getting the Tulpa killed. Using the Tulpa this early here is very bad. Are they going for NA? Or that for interesting. Uh-oh. It's seeming like the DOR from Arc garnered him enough advantage in the matchup. Because if you can count from the effective hit points from both players, 6 HP on Linny and 3 HP on Tulpa against Arc's very healthy 9 HP Tulpa, 6 HP Esco, and 2 HP Liddy. A very obvious loser in the winning position. And similar summon qualities too, so there's not much variation outside of the effective HP. And Arc being an entire character ahead against Rocket League. Interesting. They suck. Now they should be over. Yeah, solo Tulpa shouldn't be able to do much against
Drop
both Linny and Tulpa. Even if Esco dies here, which he doesn't even do. It should be a very easy win for all. And he has Cloud Dragon in hand, so I'm thinking this is a good game. I'm surprised. And he just plays a nerf surfing mode. Call it a day. Alright. We still have a lot of games here that haven't resolved. Though it is hard to gauge whether they have resolved and the players haven't reported their scores, or if the games are still ongoing. But I'm sure we'll find out the match real soon. Also, it is interesting that the two Esco Linny decks got matched up this early into the patch. I was expecting them to go through a couple more Chaska Skirks, but I'm guessing it didn't come up. Actually, what did they match into last match? Or last round? Ark went to the Jetnat, and Jetnat brought... He brought Melissa. Never mind. And Rafu went up against Sage. Who brought... Ooh, Chaska. Alright, we got another mirror here. Well, not really a mirror. Effectively a mirror, though. With Iansan versus Lecter. In this Skirk Chaska mirror. General consensus in the server is that the Iansan version is the better version. For a lot of reasons. For one, she enables fast swaps without relying on the Kukusor, which you don't necessarily always want to do because it always taxes you one card to proc the effect. And you don't have to waste deck space or valuable deck space running Lithium. So she's pretty good. She's roughly 11 HP still. And she also has a pretty decent burst. There's also enabling Natlan Res if you feel like that is prurient to any matchups you're trying to attack against. Though, I don't know if there's any matchups this deck's trying to attack against at the moment. It is very strong at base. So, I don't know what else there is to say. And from the screen that we're looking at the moment, it seems like the Iansan version is currently winning against the Lecter version, considering the Lecter is already dead, while Iansan's still there, very safely generating value still. And looking at Skirk's Serpent Point Subtlety stacks, it seems like Boor has more than... Oh god, I cannot read that name. Let me try that. Boo? Okay, I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna try. I'm sorry guys, I'm not gonna try. Lecter players, Skirk, which only has 4 Serpent Subtlety. Also, if you're new to the game, a quick rundown on how Skirk's kit works. Basically, she has a passive effect that generates an event card whenever she triggers a cryo-related reaction. Except for Melt. Melts aren't allowed. Because in the base game, she doesn't work with Melt, I think. Actually, I'm not sure. I haven't played the base game before, so feel free to correct me in the chat. So basically, you need to trigger any cryo-related reaction that isn't Pyro. And then you get a Void Rift. And the Void Rift, is, when you play it, it discards a 3 cost. It can't be any higher, it can't be any lower. It has to be exactly 3 cost for its original cost. And when you discard it, you gain 2 Serpent Subtleties. Now, what the Serpent Subtleties do is it's the special energy that she has. She could use it for 2 things. Either for 1, when she changes to the other state, where she can spam normal attacks, she can spend 2 of the subtleties to discount her NA for 2 dice. Or, or she could use it for burst. And when she bursts, for each Serpent Subtlety she has, she does that exact amount of damage. And also 2 piercing to the 2 standby characters, except for when she has max stacks. At which point the piercing damage gets upgraded from 2 damage to 3 damage. Anyway, that matchup was dead. And it seems like the general consensus stands true, even to this moment, that Iansan is the better Electro character in that deck. So, spread the words, folks. Sorry, I had to mute for a little while there. I am still very sick, so gotta give a little cough here and there. Yeah, we still have more matches to go through here. Ooh. Okay, it looks like we're already back into another match here. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, Kiritan and Zay. Kiritan bringing the infamous Skirk deck, though the less appraised one with the Elector. And Zay's bringing the... Wow. Yevkasaurus midrange. It seems this deck's still kicking around. Probably didn't get affected all that much by the Surfing Buddies nerf. Yeah, considering this deck already operates at this deck already operates at a pretty slow pace, I guess it didn't mind spending that combat action to play the effect. Though with Yai gone, and none of her summons still left on the field, I'm questioning how Zay's gonna mount a counterattack. They do still have Fell Dragon. And it seems they have afflicted Kiritan with King Deathbit's first here. Considering they have Kiritan has forbidden knowledge in their hand. Though, what's interesting is they could use Skirk's special burst to discard the forbidden knowledge because it is 0 cost. So if they play all their other 0 cost cards, you can have her discard the forbidden knowledge off of the deck. Though I don't know how efficient that is in terms of pushing forward their game plan. I think at the end of the day, they still would probably prefer to just play the forbidden knowledge. But still, it's an option if they feel like it. I think they've swapped to Elector here. Both characters do have Cryo Aura on them, so that means Elector could generate another Void Rift.
I knew you'd miss me.
The gift of grace.
And they are fielding Farina to take damage for Yumkasaur. This is very standard. Nothing out of the ordinary. Now that they have Void Rift, they could probably... Oh no. It'd probably be smarter to just end here. Without playing the Void Rift on Kiritan's part. Though they will have too many cards in their hands, so yeah, never mind. They might want to play it. Oh boy. Heals? Yep. Oh. They got the wrong hit there. They were gambling on Fell Dragon popping and immediately taking out Lecter there. Probably assuming that Kiritan is a free swap. Oh yeah. Or assuming Kiritan was going to swap off with Lecter, but now that they are effectively dodging 2 HP of damage here by staying on Lecter, they're not going to swap off and instead just stay on Lecter. Also with this, any card they draw during end phase will get converted to Electro Blitz, so that's also a nice bonus. And probably actually the primary reason they even stayed here. I think they're gonna try and go for a Farina still. Whether or not they're gonna keep it in the attack mode or in the healing mode remains to be seen. But I assume they're gonna swap.
Shower me with praise.
Or not. Oh, they get to her. Though this also burns HP on your Yamcha, which could be a problem. Games coming in with screenshot submissions. This matchup has not been studied all that much yet, so remains to be seen how effective it is. Oh, they're really trying to force a bullet draw here, but it doesn't seem like Kiritan found any, so that's a bit of a shame. They're probably forced to either NA here or swap off. And considering Zay doesn't have access to piercing damage, it's a pretty safe swap off, since they probably won't be able to snipe the Lecter off field. The question is, do they take it? And also, is it worth keeping the Farina alive and letting her burst? Remains to be seen. They could also, as an added option, they could fast swap onto Chaska using Kukasaur, which seems like what they're planning on doing. Alright. They're gonna fast swap to Chaska with Kukasaur, and they're going to skill, which will kill Farina, but also it'll trigger a cryo reaction, so it'll also make another Void Drift, but also trigger her draw effect again. Which, oh boy. It seems like Kiritan has top decked all of his forbidden knowledge, however, so this is a bit of a cursed sight to look at. His hand is built with nothing but forbidden knowledge and void rifts. This is truly an abyss moment in the TCG. Look at all those forbidden knowledge. We never should have, perhaps they should have considered before playing their Chaska. Ooh, they hit Providence. That's pretty good. I'm not sure if they go for Providence or not. But they should know they don't hold bullets. So Soothing's not that bad. Yeah, Zay here should intuit that Kiritan isn't pulling any bullets. So Soothing won't have that much value. So they should go for a Prov. It seems they're really thinking about it. They're staying on this. No, they went for Soothing. Okay. I guess it's not that bad. Never too bad to play it safe. It might unironically be worth Chaska teching here just to discard some of the or potentially discard some of the forbidden knowledge. Though, if you do that, you're also risking getting rid of some of the void drifts. I mean, it remains to be seen. Also, if they do discard, it will proc their lab, which should give them another dice.
Fire in the hole!
You're still hoping they draw at least one bullet. They got a bullet! Alright. Okay, they're in business. Now they can actually use the Void Drift. skills.
I'm
Oh,
falling.
this burns one of Kiritan's cards. We don't know what it is because uh we're not currently spectating Kiritan's point of view, but it did burn one of Kiritan's card because it procced the draw effect from Chaska's thing. Oh, and she's dead. Oh, so that talent does nothing. Okay, just trying to get the Skirk talent value down on the Cryo app. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, never mind. Kiritan has conceded. Yeah, okay. The issue with the list, if we're looking at it, okay, never mind, it's gone. A little bit of an issue with that list is it doesn't opt into how could I describe it? Skirk and Chaska's game plan, or I guess more specifically the Bullet and the Void Rift game plan, too much. So they're trying to spread themselves too thin by also covering different matchups. Like if you look at the list, they were also running two King Deserts that were effectively useless in that matchup, which overall just lowered the actual output of the decks. Anyway, don't listen too much of my amateur analysis in terms of deck building. I'm sure there's also other issues with it. Stuff that I will not be explaining to y'all. Anyway, it seems like there's only 2 games left. And it's between Patoru, Sage, Kiritan, and oh, it's just Patoru and Sage. I wonder if their game's still going. Because we just watched the Kiritan and Zay match, and they just finished. Hmm. Well, we'll see. Any second now. Anyway, I have some folks to drop. Though I don't mind, because that means less heads to keep track of. Oh, it seems like the match has already settled. Never mind, then we are just waiting for the next match. Then, have a fun time going through the deck lists then. See you guys in 4 minutes. And we're back. Hello, everybody. Welcome to round three. Let me just go over the matches that we got. Arc, Zay, Mono, Roy, Overcheck, and Jet. One of the 2-0 matches is between Arc and Oski. There's also one between Mono and Zay. And there's one between, I think, yeah, Karoy and Agorchik. Is it correct? Let me double check. Yeah. And to be honest, all of them are relatively interesting. Arc and Oski. Arc bringing the specialized Esco Mini deck that's specifically built to try and go up against the Skirt Chaska decks. Oski bringing the very same Skirt Chaska deck. As I'm guessing, yeah. And Roy and Agurchik. Roy again bringing this. Oh wait, no, Roy's the burning deck. Never mind. It's a very saucy matchup. Roy versus Agurchik. And the last one is between Kirtan and Chatmad, which could be fun as well. Kirtan bringing oh god, never mind. Kirtan brought Skirt Chaska, and Jatnad I think also brought Skirt Chaska. Never mind, no. Jatnad brought Mablisa. Alright. It seems we have chosen. We're going to spectate Arc and Oski. We've spectated a lot of Arc's games today. Ain't that interesting? We did it on the last round. Actually, yeah, never mind. It was just the last round against the Rafu mirror. That's not really a mirror because he did technically spec into the matchup with the DOR. However, he should match well into the Oski. And for the uninformed viewers, you'll see why Esco Lini decks started running Joyous Celebration against the Skirt Chaska deck. Very soon, once the match begins. Let's see if Oski brought any specific counterplay that they opted into against Arc or against Esco Liddy. Particularly good counterplay would be Blast. What else? Door would be cool, but they don't really want to bring Door because every single Skirt Chaska list likes legacies. What else? They could also bring a copy or two of Mystic Soup for potential value variants. What else? Litem also is an interesting choice. Though they're already bringing Yansan, so they do have access to fast swaps. Also, I think this is the first proper Skirt Chaska batch Ark's coming up into in this weekly. Yeah, because he fought Jatnat in the first round, which was like, Mavlisa. So this is his first proper Skirt Chaska. We'll see how he does. Also, while we're doing that, I gotta also make sure I'm doing my job. Seeing if everybody's checked in. Oh! Ark's not checked in. Where'd he go? I mean, we could also switch gears here. Because I think Ogurchik and Paroy are already... Yeah, they're already in the match. So we could switch here. If Arc takes a little bit longer. But I'm sure he'll be here sometime soon. Though I will ping him, just in case. Not personally, obviously. We're gonna do it in the tournaments channel. Check and brother. Okay, I think we do. Yeah, we should switch. I think we should switch to Paroy and Ogurchik. If it's not too late. Since Ark's taking a while. Unless he gets here any second now. Doesn't seem like it. Oh yeah, okay. We are switching. Alright guys, this match is also gonna be just as interesting, I think. It's Paroy versus Ogurchik. In terms of Paroy, I have not glanced their profile in our duelist records just yet. So I'm not very aware of any accolades, can't talk, accolades that they've made in recent history. But I do know Ogurchik. And they both brought very saucy decks. Oh, never mind. We're going for Rafu and Vicky. I mean, this is an interesting enough matchup. Though it's very Luna 3 coded. Not very conducive of the current times, especially post Surfing Buddies nerf. Oh. And it seems like their openings are just starting to resolve. They're gonna have Farina tank all the initial damage from round 1 here. I'm guessing at least. They're gonna also have her eat the rainbow macaron here. Oh boy. Oh. A lot of options. They could... Ooh. Never mind, I think I know... Yeah. And they're gonna play one Libel here. Oh. That's matching. They'll have to tune to proc Liben, sadly. But that's okay. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Though she will be able to heal effectively 4 HP from that background. Thanks to the many hits the Escalade deck will do. Okay, here's my question for the Escalade player though. Will they play the Serpent Buddy? Oh wait, no. I think they already did. Oh no, they didn't. They sacked the Cryo Summon to get extra dice round. Never mind. Oh. Oh, the Linny's skill and the Linny's charge attack skill. Never mind. They're really mounting the pressure and accelerated their round 1 game plan. Oh, it seems like Arc's actually already in. Alright.
Yoo-hoo!
As long as they're in the game, it should. They're sacking the free effectively with this move. Assuming this Topa skills. Well, it's slightly questioned for a number of reasons. Mainly being spending dice on Tulpa here kind of is counterintuitive. Also, you're giving free taxi to your enemy, which you kind of don't want. Because that means that we're also really miserable. For their setup. So I think the smartest play here would be a swap to Esco followed by a skill, and then a swap to Liddy, which will first. Ooh. Interesting. Was not expecting that. We're taking the with surfing bonus. This also opens Tilpa to blue which could also be boosted by 3, but they also got popped. Not too bad. Alright. Low HP Tulpa, no summons out. This is not very good.
Whatever would you do without me?
Also, there should be an Esco burst in the back pocket here. I could see NA burst. I could see skill food swap off. I could see a number of lines here. Oh,
A dash of frosting!
Party goes for sleep.
Right now.
They can't react off of this cry. And there's a lot of value lost if they just burst right away. This is the only person who will be healed is. So perhaps just like away or a swap off. But I kind of want another line. Also proxy costs. It's not too bad.
Right now.
Enough that we're required of 2. 2 HP with ever creating. It's not. Double electro charge on Escort. However, this gives her burst a lot of value now. Because it does get the full 6 HP to 1. They will be wasting the cryo round. Oh, they're sniping the kill. Probably Liddy Burst, I'm guessing.
A round of applause!
That is.
What a dreadful ending.
Very nice. No, do not count the solo Yubka out just yet. It can pull off many upsets, especially in positions like these. Though, they weren't able to play it. Quite sad. They will get value for it. That needs somewhat. Since Rafa probably wants to play it too. Which means now will generate them a dice, which will in turn generate the Kia dice. So we just double check how much time the rounds have. Still got 20 minutes in the round. That's very good. Ooh. Yoinks! Fell Drag. That's big. That is very big. Steals Rafa's Fell Dragon with the talent. Wow. That's probably the best hit they could have had on that talent. And also they could use it themselves. But not as effectively because I think so far they've only discarded 1 summon, which is Farina's summon, so it'll only be at 2 damage. Ups into the heat. Dead. You gotta stack that effective HP. Still at a bit of a precocious position here. And it's just free card drop. Huh. They also have access to one of their surfing buddies here still, but I think they'd prefer to play that next round rather than this round because they can still accelerate 1 more usage by declaring end round here. Oh wow. They got 2 of the money band procs. That's very big. That greatly greatly relaxes the dice requirements for Yum Complete. Oh. Rafa goes first thing. Rafa goes for Lenny and A charge attack. Interesting. Yeah, they got full. Vicky got full money. Wow, that's great. Okay, the question now though is how do you Oh, just burst right away?
My show mustn't
That's very cool.
fail.
Goose on the loose!
Okay. Not as effective had really been alive, but still pretty good nonetheless. 4 HP healing and a cryo lab. 3 HP from Hot Spring O'Clock. That's quite nice. And they're gonna stack a Macaron as well. And they're probably gonna play that. Yeah, they're gonna play that. Even though they can't make use of the freeze swap. And they drew the maidens. Wow. Okay. This is very big. Yep. That's smart, focusing all the healing on Tulpa.
The taste
So
isn't
he's having
right.
Yeah, he's having a little bit of a problem here. He will self-shred 2 HP here and summon a Tulpa. And he will also dilute his summon pool. Because he would rather be proccing... for God's sake. Prop arrow can. Release check. Alright, and I'm back. Oh, never mind. I think they had Fury, and that just takes the win. That is the power of the Yumka deck. It is decent enough in terms of value, even in its high variance of the effects that it produces. Earthy, are you okay? Alright. I think we're back. Hello. Alright. Okay, I'm also crashing. I think we're back. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, we are back.
Couldn't
Hello?
transcend.
Okay, I don't think I'm there. I don't see my thing on the stream. So I'm guessing I'm not there. Hello?
Need something taken care of?
Need something taken care of? Oh god, we fucked up. Oh, we're back. I'm so sorry. Hello everybody, we are back. And forgive us for the brief forgive us for the brief technical difficulties there. We ran into some issues with Discord, but we are back. And we have another match here with Ark and Oski. And it seems like we've already passed the point where Ark has played Joyce here, because their Arcane Dice is already used. So I'm just gonna explain exactly what it's used. So basically, the Arcane Dice, Joyous just purges all of the elements, not all of the elements, all of the cryo on the on Arc side, and prevents Oski from triggering cryo reactions effectively. Unless they have multiple cryo dice, or Skirk Talent, which also applies cryo when you play a Void Rift. However, I don't think Oski drew a lot of cryo dice or Skirk Talent in this round, hence the disparaging position both of these players are in. And now Oski's left with a solo Ian-san against a healthy Tulpa and a relatively healthy Tulpa and a really healthy Escoffield. And it's seeming like it's gonna be game here. All it takes is one freeze, and this Ian-san is down from the count for this round. And a bonus, since the summons have a toy guard on the field, they will get extra value off of the frozen hit with the shatter, which should pretty much guarantee the death of this Ian-san by the end of this round. Ooh. They can't snipe this kill, however. I mean, they technically could if they just play the bullet. But even then, it's not that. Well, they could. It's still 3 dice for a kill.
Quick!
They
Drop
just not
the curtains.
passing the turn. Oh wow! They even swapped to Ark even swapped to Tulpa
Quick as a flash!
to goad Oski into hit. Oh wow! What is he doing? I wonder what food. Well, there's no shield effects or healing, so it's either Prob or Turu. Seems like it's fun. That will proc the healing. And that really kills.
Ah!
Very nice.
Back to the doctors for me!
Alright, that was a very quick match. Let's see who else is still in their games. We got Zay and Mono, and that's it. I'm not sure if they're still in their match, actually. They might have also already concluded. If so, then this has been a very quick round. Oh, or not. There's only 6 minutes left of the round. Oh, it seems like there's another drop. Well, we will see if Zay and Mano are still in their match. Otherwise, I think we were already got the rest of the round here. It seems like they've already settled their match, so we'll be moving on to another break here. We'll see you guys in 4 minutes. And we are back once again for another round of GITCG. It is round 4, and currently our top placers are Zay and Peroy. Oh, and Ark. Actually, I'm not sure. Do any of these people... Yeah, Peroy does not have the Skirk Chaska deck. Zay does not have a Skirk Chaska deck, and Ark does... None of the Skirk Chaska decks were able to get a top placement. Wow, this is crazy. I mean, some of them are 2-1. A lot of them are 2-1. But all 3-3-0 players are non-Skirk Chaska decks. And we're looking into a Gerchik versus Mono here. Both pretty crazy cooking here. Both run Hydro Res, but for completely different reasons. A Gerchik's Hydro Res is purely decorative and only for the Woven, while Mono is an actual Hydro Res deck that ups into mid-range. I still don't understand how the match between Mono and the Skirk Chaska player ended up like that. Like, how did the Crocodile have 16 HP and the Skirk Chaska player were like half dead by the time we got to their match? Maybe none of the Skirk Chaska players were able to roll that well during their matches. But still, it really puts into perspective how it seems like any specific deck that is actually going to be tier 0 gets smacked down when it's put into actual practical settings like a tournament, or at the very least a Swiss tournament like this. Because none of them made it to the top cut. And now we're left with all these weird cookings. Well, I say weird. The Yubkasaur deck is pretty standard. And the Escolini deck is still good, even outside of the Surfing Buddies nerf. There's still value, it's just... It's not as much value, or it doesn't get away with as much stuff as it previously did. And... I don't know. Mono just has a weird deck that no one's ever encountered before, and they probably practiced with a lot and are very well aware of the inner workings of the deck. Also, it's a double consecrated beast, so it's gotta be good. It does seem like they're opting into Hydro Croc talent here. But my question for the deck is, are they running at 0 hand size? Because if not, what are they discarding with the Bone Crusher blocks? Is it just countdown? Or is it just random cards? It's mid-range, so they should probably have a pretty decent hand size. It's all very interesting. How is this deck being played? I really want to know. So, this match will be very enlightening. If we can see the players, it's gonna take a while though. Oh, it looks like we're in. And I still also have a job to do, so... Let me just browse through the players here and see if everybody's checked in. It seems like they are. Alright, we can go straight into the match here. Judging from this opening, it seems pretty decent. Though they probably prefer to draw into Tim round 1 rather than just draw artifacts. They do also already have the Croc talent, which is also pretty big. Sends everything back and draws countdown.
I knew you'd miss me.
Oh, interesting. Maybe they're trying to draw specific spec into this matchup, but I don't think they're aware of this Allergic. It's pretty off meta. Oh, also, oh, there you go. Nice. Oh, never mind. Zay's not. All right. Still looks pretty standard for Allergic. I don't think they're gonna try to go for the FTK on model here. Actually, I'm not. Actually, yeah, they could. They totally could probably get the FTK onto Selena here.
Rise with the sun!
Okay, a skill. You're gonna get that water bite, and then I'm gonna swap back. Whoa. Weird. Whoa. Oh, they're also gonna play. I forgot what it's called. Ball Princess here, yeah. Because this will discard the summon for a road check, which gives them.
Amazing.
Oh, that discarded two of them. And they have the woven. They're going for an A? Whoa, that's an exact. Wow, they could FTK 12 HP characters. Wait, I was right. This was an FTK deck. That's quite fun. And now this Mavuika has max stacks on her passive. Isn't that funny? And there's still the shark bite things. I'm guessing he's gonna technique. Yep, and it's a free technique. Wow. For sure want to swap off here. No? Oh. I don't know how valuable it is of a thing that Orgurchik wiped out the Farina round one. Because I think this double consecrated beast core. Oh wait, they also had one copy of Flying Spark. Never mind. Yeah, I don't think Farina was all that critical in terms of the function of this deck. They still have the consecrated beast core here. They still have access to swirls. And they can still draw Croc Talent here. Oh, she's going for burst. You have to swap off here. Otherwise this guy's dead. Yep. Another skill, perhaps?
Woohoo!
Seems like it, yeah. I mean, they're not pressuring her, so she can take her time. That's for sure. Ooh. She attacks, she comes back. She attacks again, she comes back, she bursts. Oh, she could also NA, but that won't kill either. It'd be nice to Mauve burst here. And then try to play for a fast swap next round. Maybe try to play for Prov using the Mystic Suit. Because that means they don't have to tune up at all. Like, worst case, you could also just mob skill. A lot of options.
Light it up!
Oh, they went for skill. Interesting. Yeah, they're maximizing bite shot stacks right now. Oh boy. Okay, now both of these guys are in threat range of getting killed by... I forgot her name. Mualani next round. And they still haven't drawn proc talent, which is a big problem. Because they need to exceed their max HP here to be able to dodge the Mualani one-shot. Oh, and Genshin got pretty decent dice. They have their required 3 Hydra for the burst. And they have Heavy Strike for extra breakpoints on normal attack. Oh boy. This is looking pretty bad on Monoduki's side. I wonder what their plan of action is here. Also, keep in mind, even if Mualani dies, if she gets her burst out, the shark bite could still, or the shark summon could still consume the stacks. Also, with Pyro on the enemy, the baseline of the burst's damage is 4, and each stack bite, or each stack of the thing, adds +2 damage. Meaning, after... Okay. Yeah, this Croc is dead. This Mualani burst will kill it. Just straight up here. And then there's the summon, which will also kill the Scorpion at end phase. Unless they can send it off, but... If you look closely at the list Monoduki brought, there's a startling lack of send-offs in there, so... It seems like this is just GG. Yeah. I don't know what Gorchik's still thinking about here. Burst already kills. That's 4 plus 8, so that's 12 damage. Oh, a boat. That's fun.
Shred, Sharky!
Yeah, I don't think the Scorp could solo. It's gonna be a win for a Gurchik.
No one fights.
I mean, he has a lot of options. He could also burst on Mavuika, but he can play it safe. Well, he's gonna burst on Mavuika! Or just boat. Boat's also funny. That's funny. Alright. That was a fun match. It seems the FTK deck is still popping off here. And no one brought any send-off, so there's no stopping the Ogurchik deck. We still have a lot of players, actually. Still trugging along. Trugging. That's not a word. I meant trucking. Anyway. They've not reported their match yet, though, so that's interesting. Well, we could look into Ark and Zay's match. That looks interesting. But we've already watched Ark enough in this match. Yeah, that's presumably more interesting. So versus Brewer. Now this is interesting because they could hypothetically, oh, can't talk.
I'm all warmed up.
Sorry about that. They could hype. Oh, I can't talk. Sorry, I have a phlegm in my throat. Oh, never mind. That is horrible. Yeah, I was gonna say they could hypothetically wipe out the Lore Master before she could even burst. And it seems like they've done more than just that. And it's just Siege wins solo here against the full might of the Skirt Chaska deck. Yeah. It looks like we're coming into the tail end of this match. I don't think there's much left to see here. This Siege is just gonna get killed. I don't think I want to watch this. She's gonna get put down here. But she's putting up a fight though. Look at all that shielding. Didn't even try to play extreme.
Controlled breathing.
That's nice. Did she get burst here? That could be funny. Oh. I think they're trying to draw the bubble. Yeah. What are they looking for? A food that they're not gonna use. Nope, okay, it's jewelry.
Okay, let's take a walk.
I think this is jewelry. Yep. Oh, and it's Kirkad talent too. Yeah, this is over. Oh, she's lacking another bullet to seal the deal down.
Extinguished.
Yeah, she can steal. But not enough for a burst. I mean, they could NA. I wonder if Lure will see that though.
I'm all warmed up.
We could have ended it this round, but I guess we don't wanna. Not that it matters. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's still gonna be Siege Win's last stand here. Yep. That's plus 1 HP for her though. So technically, right? And technically damage. I wonder if she'll play extreme. 2 bubbles? That sucks. I mean, she's putting up a fight. That's good. But it won't be for long. She will eventually die to this deck. Unless this extreme really turns something around. Which could happen. Watch. Siege is about to pull off the greatest comeback of a lifetime. With the... oh no, she's not one of She knows the meme. How sad.
On my mark.
Okay, she dies to anything now. Okay. Okay. Play another thing. All right. Heals are past breakpoints again. And now she can burst. She should burst. Can't play that extreme though.
He might feel a little pinch.
Alright, they're just gonna eat the burst here. Oh boy. You can also just skill here on Neon-san. And that's a guaranteed kill next round. Because you'll also have the fast swap.
Okay, let's take a walk.
Or not. Oh wait, no, the
He
burst
might
is already
feel a little pinch.
because we're dodging the Yatsan buff. Never mind. It's over.
But my patience need me.
Alright. That was... Well, it lasted longer than I thought, but still. The outcome was already predetermined the moment we laid eyes on the match. Just like Schrodinger's. Anyway. We still got a couple more. We got Ogre Chicks. Wait, no, we just finished that. We got Boers, which we also just finished. There's also Vicky's and Arcs. There's 2 more matches that we haven't viewed here. So, or not. Never mind, I think this is it. Oh wait, no, there's one more. It's Vicky's and Neon Tons. Yeah, this is the last match of the round. So, I hope you guys enjoy. Just give us a second to set it up though. But we're kind of running against the clock, so I don't know how much we'll catch by the time we do make it. Oh, never mind. It seems like they've already resolved their match. Before we could even make it in. Alright, I guess we're going into the break. See you guys in another 10 minutes. Alright, guys. One last round for this weekly. Let's get this thing going. And for our sorry. Sorry for my weird accent there. For our 5-0 prospect, and the match will be presumably spectating here. The first game is gonna be Zay against potential. Wow, that is a lot of 3-1 players. Yeah, we're going to be spectating Zay against Vic. Wow. I don't think we've seen much of Zay. Actually, no, never mind. Zay was the Yumkasaurus player. And if they can pull off a 5-0, they will secure the entire 800 Pita Coin prize all to themselves. However, if they do lose, they're gonna be splitting it between 3 people, I think. I like how to this correct. Well, 3 to 4 people. Yeah. They'll be splitting the wait, no, because 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, potentially 5 people. Wow. Crazy. So, really a lot of stakes here. Because 800 Pita coins split between 5 people is not a lot of Pita coins. It's like, let me do some quick maths here. So it's like 1. It's like 160 Pita coin per person, which is not a lot. That's half a Welkin. So you need to get another similar placement to be able to afford the Welkin prize. But so there's a lot of things at stake here. Ooh, Vicky also brought the same deck. Ain't that fun? And ironic that for his last match he has to beat a mirror to secure the Welkin prize, or the 800 Pita coin prize. But we'll see. We'll see if he can pull it off. Yeah, voice going there. Alright. Sorry about that. Assuming they're already in the game. Let me just see if they're both checked in already, actually. Yeah, they're checked in, so we should be loading in any moment now. And Art once again forgot to check in, so it's fine. And everyone else is already in it. Or not. Right, well, we got time. Also, reminder for viewers that are not aware, the final round is special in that there is no round timer. No need to rush your choices, no need to feel like you're under pressure around the clock, outside of the actual in-game clock. You can take as much time as you want to think and ponder your moves. Since there will be no round timer and you can't get moved. Alright. Starting off with... Oh. Was that? Yeah, they got Mao and Lyman. And similar-ish opening with Say here. Vicky's running... Yeah, they're running quite different lists here. Yeah, Vicky's running the regular companion package with Dune, Mao, Judong, and Lyman, and a whole bunch of food. And Zay has a little bit more of a varied deck. They also have Serene, so they have Melusine Gambling activated there as well. And they stole Vicky's Mao, so they technically could have 3 Maos on the field here. So that could be fun. And Vicky has no way of getting another Mao down. So that's -1 Mao for the entire game. And that's -1 initial search here from their food stuff. Very technical terminology there. Food stuff. Anyway, I hope everybody's checked in. Everybody's checked in. Alright, we can fully focus into the match. Oh, we got a ping. Let me just get everybody up to speed. Forgive me for being a little quiet here, I'm just typing up a storm. And it seems like it's gonna be a pretty standard threat from both sides, so not a lot to commentate on that in the first place. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. Everything's all set. It seems getting that milestone has really thrown off Vicky's round 1 finance. And oh boy, this is looking rough. I did not quite see the end of that grab, but it looked pretty good. Looking at their dice here, it also looks reusable. No, technically it's paper, but only if they swap to Yai early. Also, only if they also skill once on Yumka. Yeah, this is looking more and more rough for Vicky as time goes by. Perhaps this is gonna be a list diff. Oh boy. And Zay has all 3 Maos active on his field. Wow, that is beautiful. Look at all those chefs cooking up a storm. This is one heck of a sight. And I'm guessing that's from the speed that they played it. And from the status effect visible on the screen right now. And a Judgment's Mausoleum.
Strike a pose!
Okay. I guess it's Mausoleum. Stole a food, but it doesn't really matter. Top prospect steals here, I think, are... I guess Extreme. Yeah, the Extreme's a pretty good pull. What else? Foul Dragon's also a pretty good pull. They could steal... I guess that's pretty much it, though. Yeah. Those are all pretty good pulls. Also, I'm surprised Vicky doesn't run Fell Dragon in her deck. It's just good general value for a summon-based deck. Especially if it gets dragged out long enough. They can't do proper setups either because they don't have the dice for it. Unless they aggressively tune all their food, but That's our primary advantage right now, is the fact that they have a
Whatever would you
somewhat
do without
larger
me?
font size. Anything to advance the game time. Also, technically, if you think about it, Trina's kind of like a free black cost normal attack character. If you don't look at the effect of her card at all, and you only view it as like tuning fodder, it makes it so that her NA is technically free black cost.
Right
Because you get
now.
one tuning back off of the one hydro that you use. So that's pretty cool. They did go for Yai still.
I
I'm
knew
thinking,
you'd
yeah,
miss
they're
me.
gonna swap it for Rina.
Emerge.
I'm not sure about the boat. I'm sure there's better uses of the sleepy time meditation thingy. Actually, no. Depends on what they get from Harvest. Whether or not it's food that's already been in their deck. Oh, they opt for ramp again. I guess this is pretty good. As good as anything you could do. In this position, at least. I'll place Lunia for price efficiency. That's good. But
Right now.
it's seeming like Zay's getting farther and farther ahead of the value race. They have the full double skill Yai summon out. They have 2 energy Farina. They have 3 Maus while having food in hand. Like, it's getting harder and harder for Vicky to catch up at this point. They're eventually gonna fall out of this race if things keep up at the pace that they are doing. Tune, wow, throws back the Electric and doesn't even consider it. They're going hard into the Hydro Dice. Unfortunately, draws the other Zhudong off of the Dunya. Would have been nice to see them out there, but this is fine. Place the other Zhudong. A little premature, for sure. Pops both their effects, that's fine. I don't think
Yoo-hoo!
they plans on hitting this Farina though, so I don't know how useful that is. Unless you plan on ending on this Farina, leaving them with no other choice than to hit her. Still, that puts her at 9 effective? Could be less depending on how Z works around breakpoints. We'll see. All food here should be going towards Yumkai. Yeah. How about that? Gotta take a big sip of water. My throat's getting quite parched after commentating for 3 hours. Who would have thought? Anyway. Oh. Swaps the... Yo. Oh, I think he has veterans. Or not. There's no veterans on the list. Oh, for the maiden value. That also makes sense. You wanna keep swapping though. You don't wanna end on your young here. Maybe swap back to
Witness
Farina.
my
Maybe give her
magnificence!
this one. Oh, Farina burst. That's cool. Hot Springs now. On thing. Or on Yai. That's interesting. What do you tune on Zay's side here for the Farina burst? I can see a maid. No, not the maiden for sure. I can see a Yumka talent tune. What was that? I didn't see what it was. Yeah. I didn't see what got tuned on.
Time to shine!
I'm sure they were that valuable in the first place. Ooh. Yeah, this Farina's definitely dead. Farina? Yeah, this Farina, Vicky's Farina's definitely dead again. There's no playing around that. Zay's Farina, however, would be fine. For the most part. Gets max soothing value too. And 3 stacks of fanfare. Look at that. This Farina though does tech the full summon
Am I...
good. And they also outvalue that by a lot with the 3 HP. Or the 4 damage Yai summon over killing the Farina, so that's pretty good. I mean, I know that, okay, technically, if you look at the board, Judong does generate you 2 extra dice per round, but it's highly conditional and it's 2 cost foods. There's not a lot of good 2 cost food value, 2 cost foods that have good value. Definitely not on this list. They already played the 2 good ones last round with the Macrons. So, at this point, effectively, this Judong only generates you 1. Each Judong only generates you 1 dice per round. If even that. And they got a free food off of Harvest. That is sad. You do get to draw the other foods. Yumka Skull. Also, I'm surprised Yumka lists don't bring Adeptus in their base food lists. And it seems like everybody else is already finishing up on their matching here. So this might be the only match we'll be watching for the entirety of round 5, because this has taken a while. I mean, it is a mirror, a mid-range mirror, so it will take longer than average. Oh, also Ark lost last round, I think. Yeah, he lost. He lost to Zay, our top prospect. Whoa. Interesting. I mean, you have a lot of options here. You could go to, oh, you could even just. I think I get it. Sorry, the phlegm's creeping up my throat again. I think Zay's gonna play. No, never mind.
Whatever would you do without me?
I thought they were gonna play Surfing Buddy there, but they must be saving it for Fell Dragon. Or something. Because that was a pretty good position to play Surfing Buddy. Guess not, though. They could refresh the Ice Summon or just burst outright. They could... Oh, they played it now.
Don't look at me like this.
Sack their Farida. Oh. Okay, now this is a max value Guy Burst, so... Vicky's gotta watch out. Max value in that... It's a 1 usage summon. So she gets... She uses the least amount of usages on the summon while getting the most... Oh god! Man, I am fighting this freaking road like a soldier in Vietnam. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yai Miko here gets the max value burst because she gets the most amount of value. Oh no, she gets the most amount of damage for the least amount of usage from the summon that gets sacrificed, which is just 1 usage. So she definitely wants to burst here, followed by Yumka skill. The problem with that though is they lose their Electro Summon, which means they lose all their Electro Amp. And they're gonna overamp here on a already electrified Yaimiko, which could be bad. And it might be just what Vicky wants to happen. But I don't think that's the case. We'll see.
Right now. Nothing lasts forever. The fun is over.
And there goes Vicky's Yaimiko. Oh boy. Soothing? Smart. Maximize your healing and effective HP values. Try to live through this turn. It's your only course of action. I don't know if you swap to... I forgot his name. To Yumka and then skill here for Zay, but you could also just Yai skill again and then end round. There's also an option. Because if you do the swap Yumka line, then you're fielding him into the summon damage, which could be a problem. Oh, plays? Okay, I don't think they're swapping the Yumka then. I think they're setting here, for sure. They could also just an A, honestly. Like even a Yaimiko and A here is still value. If they don't want to tune too aggressively. Or they could just flow 3 dice. Is also an option. You don't necessarily have to do actions here to get value. At the cost of tuning critical action cards, but I'll do one for an A. That seems fine. I don't think anyone will be offended by that. Oh, this summon procs though is generating a lot of fanfare for Zay. That's pretty nice. And now they're left with a half-dead Yumka, with no prospect for healing back up any significant amount of HP. Yeah, this is looking like it's a wrap. And oh wait, no, let me double check. Okay, there's technically one more match that hasn't concluded, but I think for the purposes of this tourney, I think this is the last match that we will be viewing. So enjoy these last few moments of Vicky's Yumka being alive and pulling off a burst. Or not. It skills. Really wants to hold on. Which is fine. And then they takes her out. And yeah, I think that's it.